Hello everyone, welcome to a new video for Bitcoin price prediction based on Elliott wave analysis. MEXC is turning 7 and we are excited to celebrate with our special partnership. You can enjoy this event with exclusive rewards only with the referral link below. Starting today with the 1 hour chart just to show of course what happened yesterday night. And of course, as expected, that we were looking for higher prices after having at least an ABC here, if in case we don't have a leading diagonal or a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 impulse toward the upside. So in both case scenarios, or in the 3 cases scenario here, you have of course a potential finished correction. Now the highest potential scenario here is a finished ABC 3 waves toward the upside, where you have finished an A, B, C, D, and an E, of course, yesterday, and we're moving simply toward the upside. Another scenario is, of course, that you might have finished a W, X, and a Y. Your wave Y is a truncated 3-wave structure, and of course, you're moving towards the upside. Higher potential or possibility is the ABC finished here with a wave A, and you're looking at a sideways triangle for a wave B. And we're looking for a wave C toward the upside, which it might reach, of course, the 0.618 and the 1-to-1 fib level. Now, starting from this price action here, that it happened yesterday, which is also opening a potential scenario for 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, finished potentially toward the upside as well. Sorry, I would like to mention that this is wave 3, 4, and a 5 finished wave 1 here. And if we are looking for a wave 2 here, it is very low possibility, of course, but what if? And what if we have a 1, 2 here and we're looking for a wave 3 towards the upside? What this would change? So from here, I would like, of course, to move towards the daily chart here to see what it might happen, of course, in a bigger picture. So on the daily chart, in a bigger picture for what is going on here, of course, you might be looking at a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 in a bullish scenario. And that means, of course, you don't have to forget your triple 1-2s in this bull run, where we had, of course, in this final wave 5 towards the upside, a triple 1-2s. And we finish a 3, 4, 5, and then a wave 4 and a 5 for a wave 3. And then, of course, we got a very deep complex structure, W, X, Y, X, and a Z, or even double zigzag in W, X, and a Y to finish a wave 4. And that means you might be in a wave 1, 2, 3, and your wave 4 took almost more than 5 times, of course, of your wave 2. Now that normally reduces the possibility, but it never eliminated. The timeline is a guideline and never, of course, been an invalidation or a rule. Don't forget also that regarding the rules are still intact. You did not invalidate this impulse in case you have 1, 2, wave 3, wave 4 did not interfere with zone 1, and then therefore you're still potentially looking at a nice impulse shape toward the upside. And this, of course, might be your wave 1, 2, and you're looking for 3, 4, and a 5 to take the all-time high, of course, and you're looking at a potential target at least to take the all-time high impulsively with 5 waves up. Now, of course, this is your bullish scenario. Your bearish scenario, of course, if we come back to the bearish, because also we are in a potential bearish scenario, and that because of the change here that it might happen with the W, X, and a Y, where we see, of course, a W 3 waves and X 3 waves. The wave Y is a triangle here, and you're looking at double 1, 2. In this case, double 1-2s, 3, 4, 5, 4, and a 5. You finish, of course, this bull run with a wave 5, and you're looking now for a wave E. And that because, of course, we are looking for a big 3-wave corrective, of course, for a wave C, of course, to finish a wave 2. And meaning this is your wave 1 and you're looking for wave 2, because we are looking in an all-time history. If you take a look at the deep analysis, we are looking at a major wave 3. And this major wave 3 is in 1, 2 right now, and you're looking for a wave 3 over 3 right now, which is the most explosive and impulsive wave toward the upside. And that means your wave 2 might be very shallow As normally Bitcoin, it is very rare that, of course, does this. But normally, I mean, only Bitcoin do this, where it starts the wave 3 over 3 before reaching the 0.38 and only on the logarithmic chart. On the linear chart, it might exactly hit the 0.3 and start, of course, to defy gravity. And basically, we have to watch, of course, this area in case we are in an ABC. It might just simply get inside as this zone, the support zone, the stronghold here area, and start to move toward the upside, of course, impulsively from there. Now, back to the 1 hour chart to see other possibilities that they might unfold, of course, for the next few hours. So basically, as explained in the beginning of the video, where we might see here higher potential of ABC because this sideways tend to be, of course, more a wave B rather than a wave 2, and that because of the fib level only reach the 0.23, and we're looking, of course, for the wave C towards the upside as an A, B, and a C to hit almost the 1-to-1 fib level, 96,000 almost for this scenario. Now, what it might happen after it? Of course, after this, there is several scenarios. You can finish a wave B here in some scenarios, and other scenarios is that you can still, of course, extend a wave B for even higher later on. And that means, of course, you get the 3 waves down again, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 towards the upside to finish a wave B, and then, of course, continuation for a major wave C towards the downside after this. Of course, this is your wave C later on. The next scenario is following a scenario where you might have an impulse here, a wave 1. You didn't get your wave 2, which it was supposed to be the 0.38, and that's why I'm giving a low possibility here. And of course that you might have a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, which eliminate also the bullish scenario on the daily a little bit. Not eliminate, but give less potential, right? The next possibility is that you might have an A, a B, and a C, a deep wave B, where we didn't see this as well. So the possibility went even higher, of course, for a sideways wave B, and that because anyway, for the time taken during this weekend and holiday, and obviously that the market need a surge toward the upside. Finally, the bearish scenario where we were looking, of course, for a B, and a C. And I said, of course, it is a very far possibility because, of course, we got a kind of like a sideways correction rather than simply impulse toward the downside to see a wave 3 in an ending diagonal. And that currently meaning, of course, a higher potential. We are still in this scenario as an ABC. My aim is, of course, this blue zone between the 90 and the 96,000. That was it for Bitcoin. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your likes and comments. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.